anybody could bring in petroleum products.
Not just anybody.
No, where I'm coming, the question now is, when you say fully deregulated, can you break it down for our viewers?
Fully deregulated does not mean there is no control. Fully deregulated, marketer A, I mean, he has a depot, he has retail outlets, he has his contacts abroad, or he picks from even NNPC, or he picks from Dangote Refinery. Whatever price they give him, based on his efficiency, he's able to bring in the product and he sells. There are parameters set out.
So how's that different from what is now, where you've been given room to bring in the product? You've been given, is it just the price?
145.
That's your problem, the capping.
It's not our problem. It's a problem in the sense that if we can't import, and NNPC as a importer of last resort cannot meet our needs, then that becomes a factor. But in a situation where it is deregulated, everyone brings in the product. Major marketers bring in theirs, DAPMAN members bring in theirs, and we sell at our petrol stations.
As a member of the Marketers Association, I believe that it is believed that you will have information about how much NNPC itself lands the cost of petrol here.
We don't, because it's privy to them. Okay. You know, because we did discuss this sometime last week in a forum. To the best of my knowledge, I know, or we were told that so many of the parameters were not being taken into consideration. So I don't know the basis of their computation. So I can't say I'm privy to their landing cost. But they sell to us. I mean, a few weeks ago, they increased their ex-depot price. Their sales price to us was 111. That's 111 naira per liter, 0.30 per liter to DAPMA members. Now we buy at 117.
Okay, let's get in some questions from Malkwe. She has a couple of questions for you.
Okay.
The question a number of Nigerians are asking is, why the sudden shock? I mean, you have not been bringing in products for quite a while because of the variables which you have mentioned. But why did we notice the sudden shock this week?
Sorry, come again with the question.
Why the sudden shock of a lack of supply at stations noticed this week? How come it happened all of a sudden? That's how it seems.
It crept in on us. It wasn't sudden. Industry players know and were aware, and we foresaw this. In a situation where we went for the meeting, we were expecting declaration of vessels from NNPC. No information was forthcoming from them. Through interpersonal contacts, we got the information. I mean, we knew they didn't have any cargo. So the next thing is, and we know at this period in time, there would likely be the crude oil price rise outside the country. So with that in mind, because we know that crude oil price is rising outside, means higher landing costs for product inland, and the price is capped, we know, we foresaw that there will be a shortfall. But it is not our duty, it's not on us to go and tell the public that there will be scarcity, because we know it is possible for them to quickly breach that gap. And from the information you have, from Mr. Ajia, the PPMC MD, and from Mr. Baru, they are working on rectifying the situation. But our point is, product stock in the vessel does not translate to product stock in marketer's depot. There are two different things entirely.
When did you notice the lapse? I mean, how long usually does it take for you to know that NNPC will not have stock, or that there will be a gap at the end of the day? How long does it take? When did you stop importing? When did you not have products in your tanks? And how did you know that NNPC will not have enough products for you to have in your tanks?
We knew from the moment they didn't declare any stock, any vessel. These vessels might be 33,000 metric tons, might be 40,000 metric tons. We suspected at that time that there might be issues with product supply if they don't bridge it. Now we're witnessing the gap, the shortfall. Because if they had brought it earlier, I mean, we know what we sell daily, we know what we dispense to our customers daily. So if the stock is not there for us to dispense, we can simply not manufacture it from the air.
Okay, because one would think that if we look at the price dynamics, and look at how, okay, unfortunately, I've been told that we have to go on a very quick break, and Sunrise Daily will be back after this messages. Join us again.